So, um, hello. I have today found the German override of Picatrix, and I have found it. Second, from a university just for study, a PDF format. So there exist German translations, and I was very tired and I get some sleep. I have not read a lot, I have just read 1-2 sides, and I just can say about it, it is nearby the same, what it's not on this kind the same what I do, but it is for the first 2 sides, the first 2 sides. It is very good written for German translation, and it's all like Gebet. So when people go in church, go beten, Gebet, beten, and the verses he written was all like Gebet. And I see some difference between me. I say it, I read it, I type it in my book as the difference between magic and magic tricks. So the magic tricks are the same like a glass of wine with a firework, and he call it the magic tricks as the best art, a kind of magic tricks. So there was a little bit difference, so he called it the best as first. And it's all very good written, and I have only read the first 2 sides, not more. And I go sleep because I was so tired, and I have a dream first before I get sleep. In the time I sleep in, I have a dream, and it was a massacre. It was a massacre of 7 peoples or something. They killed themselves, or 5 people first, and then they killed themselves. And then I wake up. I have the dream again. I have the same dream again, but more in detailed. So, or I have, as I sleep, the first part, and as I wake up, before I wake up, the twice part. And it was very brutally. So they have killed themselves in like in Rome, like in Rome with gladiators. It was like Rome with gladiators, something like this. And there was at last killing some 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 maybe. And then I remind back to the movie The Hunt, right? The Hunt. I think back to The Hunt. I have not seen the movie The Hunt, and then I think to the part of milice army right now in USA and so on. Yes. And there I become a new look about as first I become as twice, or as first I become new look. As first I become new look about milice army, and the danger is about it, because when you get to a milice army there is the possibility higher that you get taken by some other armies, and they make with you Hunger Games, right? So because when you are in a militia army, you say, when you give me 1 million, I'm do anything what you like. Give me 1 million, I'm your man for anything. And when I get killed in the job. So like a militia army, right? So they do it for money, right? War for money. And I see this as I get sleep. I see some kind of like in Rome with the gladiators. You know what I mean? I see something like this, but not with this kind of gladiators. It was different. One have a rack. One with a gas grenade, and one with a blitz grenade. Then one have a sword, different have a knife, and that was all what it have, I believe. So, and one shoot them on a things with a naval gas grenade, and he run down, but he have a knife, no, a sword, and he have kill 3 of them because he have some sword or something like this. It was very brutally. And this was the first and the twice, as I think then later about it. And this is only, I can say this is only what I have reading, the first 2 sides of Picatrix. So I have not really more interest to reading because it's very beautiful written, it's very magical written. But this was the dream then I have later. So I don't know why it's exactly happened, because there can be some different options or positions can react this, like in USA case what it happened with the governor or something like this. This woman, the governor, can do something. Then can do something maybe some woman, beautiful woman I see. Maybe she like he would fight for me or something like this. I don't know. And then the movie, right? The movie is one possibility too. The hunting, I have not seen the movie. And yes, maybe the Picatrix. So I feel a strong difference from that part. He say the most beautiful, what he is written is the most beautiful part of magic are the magic tricks. So like firework and some, you know what I mean. This is what the humans normally understand as magic tricks. This is the most beautiful, he say. This is the most beautiful. So this side to it cannot going better. It's going better. Not so good. So I don't know. I have typed it different. And then I have the same, yeah. And then I think directly to the Necronomicon. So from the side with the eye, you know. So there is maybe he talk about something with the eye. Maybe it have to do something with the eye. You know how we can see, how humans can see things, right? So what is important? What is important to learning? Some regressions, I believe, say there's regressions. I'm not sure how to learn regressions, because when you are shocked about the situation, your regression is more activated. I don't know if this have to do something, because he is very all the time he written in things. So it's for me now difficult to understand this, but one of the most interesting parts I have now think about it is really the eye, also the iris, the brain, from iris to brain, right? This. And there is possible a lot of magic inside, because who have a lot have worked with this. I believe there are some immense light studies um, in painting. In painting are some immense light studies with this, with shadow and light, and shadow and light. There are immense part of magic in shadow of light, as with light and shadow, and some great painters are a lot work too with shadow and light, also light and shadow. And I think it have something to do with this. So this is the most interesting part, what I have found now in think about it, and the first two sides. But I'm really not. I can be happy that I have directly now this nightmare, because so I not read 30 sides and have then more nightmares, you know. So I was not in the fight, I was outside of the fight. So it was really brutally, I don't know, the one walk with a knife in his walk and die, so, and then different kinds of killing with knife, and oh my gosh. So it's really no lecture for some people's yeah, I don't know how to say this in English. So, and then I think maybe was these peoples from a militia army have all reading the Picatrix. I don't know. I really don't know. And the one point is today is Leermond, so not the difference between full moon and Leermond. Today is Leermond. I have sleep today, as from yesterday to today morning. I have sleep very good. I have found back to my energy, to normalized energy. And so I sleep today and I have this very bad dream. Yeah. I think now I think about it, so I don't know why I have this nightmare. But I have time to think about it. And this by the first two sides, so I will be very it is I think it is a really it is a really dangerous book, in special case when human have made some studies, you know, made some studies. He is better standing, stronger standing in what he think and what he mean, and then he read Picatrix and he fall. So because all what he is doing, he have written the book, I think, all what he is doing, he is all written in this. And it's like written by an imam or something like this. Yeah, it's written like by an imam or something like this. When you imam, I think it's everything. Everybody knows what is an imam. But it's very, as I read it the first time, it was directly my heart goes open. So it's immense what the energy of the book it made. So if you wake up and you're reading it, you can read the half book non-stop. But the problem is, anyway, what has happened then? So I will be very quiet. I directly not will say, yes, read it. Do it not, better not. So if you, it's to read it things like more no risk, no fun. So if you like risk, you can read it. If you like fun, do not read it. So this is my think about reading the first side. So maybe that was different incomings from different kinds of actions what I have in the last weeks. So this possibility, because I have sleep today, first 2 days sleep, first night okay and easy and good, after I written my books, on my book and so on, and I was tired again and sleep again, and then I have made the bad stuff. So this is possible, but it was a really brutal dream. I only can say this. So what here's written about I don't know. So this secret, if you have to like to read it, you have to self read it. It's he is directly talking with you then later when you read the first side. So he's directly get in reaction with yourself, and he have when you stalk yourself in a text, like when you made some how to say this, he have a technique inside. He have a technique inside that makes no, wait. So and so and where it is. So I have example here. Where is it? Where is the example? Hey, I do not found it. Why? Here. So I have here an example. This is rima sensitiva, sensu elementis est sensu circum masis morph grebas undo operatis erectis sul mis Wiederbin. Right? Rima Wiederbin. Also vom Zurückkehren, also hier startet die Schlaufe, ja, von Rema zu Wiederbin. Ja. Das ist diese Umdrehung, die hier stattfindet. Das heißt, das ist so ein Prozess, ja, den er direkt am Leser dann anders anwendet. Also es ist nicht derselbe Komplex hier. Er macht es anders. Ja. Er kann damit, also ich rede hier mit mir selbst. Das ist den Trank, den ich aufgeschrieben habe. Das habe ich so aufgeschrieben, damit ich stärker, schneller go into the energy to make the correct proportions, right? So I have to this, that I make faster, feel the energy and the magic of the proportion to make it perfect. This is why I have type it on this art. So rima sensitiva is like found back to your magic and mana in yourself. And speratis herectis sulmis Wiederbin bedeutet so viel wie dass einfach nach kurz, sobald man es aufkocht, ja, wenn man es aufkocht und sofort das Gefühl hat, dass jetzt wird Vitamine verschwendet in Dampf, dann muss man es wegnehmen. Ja. Also in dem Moment, wo man denkt, jetzt hat es bereits zu viel Vitamine verloren in den Dampf, ne, dann nimmt man es vom Herd. Ja. Also Beratis erectis, also aufmerken, aufspüren dieses Moments, und sulmis Wiederbin ist bereits der Abfand, so jetzt habe ich es verkocht. Ja, jetzt habe ich eigentlich die Essenz schon verkocht. Wieder bin Rema. Ja, jetzt wieder bin Rema. Wieder bin zurück zu Rema. Also nochmal Rema Sensitiva und so weiter. Also das ist so eine Schlaufe, die hier drin stattfindet, um dieses Sensitiva hier aufzuspüren in sich selbst durchs Lesen des Textes. Und das ist nicht nur das, sondern es beinhaltet auch die Schritte, die das Element abspielt, wenn es gekocht wird. Also Senso elementis est, senso circum, mas es morph, crebas undo, und jetzt muss man es wegnehmen. Ja. Und dann fängt es hier wieder an. Ja. Also das ist so ein Kreislauf. Das hier ist so ein Kreislauf, und er spricht durchs Buch dann direkt mit dir, nur der Leser ist dann eben sein Element, das er bearbeitet, und nicht der Trank. Ja. Das ist dann eben der Unterschied. Ja. Und es scheint so, als würde sich beste Gesundheit befinden. Man weiß gar nicht, ob er noch lebt oder ob er schon tot ist. Ja. Also weil dem Leser erscheint es so, als wäre er unsterblich. Ja. Also da muss man auch sehen, dem Leser erscheint es wirklich so, als wäre er unsterblich. Und wenn man sich dann das berechnet, ne, und bedenkt zum Beispiel, wenn er unsterblich ist und Zaubertricks das Schönste sind der magischen Kunst, wieso lese ich dann dieses Buch und mache nicht etwas anderes? Weil dann wäre es ja Nekromantie in diesem Sinne. Ja, also, das Buch hält einige tatsächlich schon vorweg ist es sehr, sehr spannend, aber sehr, sehr gefährlich, würde ich wirklich sagen. Ich würde es also wirklich nicht als leichtfertige Lektüre. Es ist viel stärker als alles, was ich bisher gelesen habe. So, das war's von mir. Ich hoffe, es hat es aufgenommen. Wenn es nicht aufgenommen hat, ist ein bisschen blöder. Ich gehe mal schnell schauen auf YouTube, ob das auch wirklich drauf ist. Das waren also die ersten 2 Seiten. Meine ersten 2 Seiten, und es nimmt natürlich nichts. Doch, es nimmt auf. Es nimmt auf. 2-mal. Also damit man das jetzt nicht falsch versteht, ne? Wenn ich sage, also beim Elixier macht man nicht das Elixier, sondern der Leser ist das Elixier. Ne? Der Punkt ist, er berührt dich, bevor der Leser es gelesen hat. Er berührt dich vorher. Ja? Und erst danach liest du es. Das heißt, wenn man ein Buch faszinierend findet und es liest, dann hat man 100 Seiten gelesen und ist fasziniert. Dann gibt es magische Bücher, da liest man, da hat man ein Buch vor sich und man öffnet es nicht und hat es irgendwo im Regal stehen und denkt darüber nach und öffnet dann das Buch und denkt, oh, das ist alles das, was ich gerade nachgedacht habe. Dann ist es ein magisches Buch. Ja. Und bei Picatrix ist es anders. Ja. Man öffnet es, man liest drin und er berührt dich, bevor man es gelesen hat. Also das ist nochmal das ist nochmal 12-fach verfeinert der gesamten Substanz. Ja. Daher sehr einflussreich, also wirklich vorsichtig, glaube ich. Ja. Ich würde es jetzt nicht jedem empfehlen. So. Und sobald er dich berührt hat, dann denkst du an ihn. Ja? Und ob das jetzt gut ist oder schlecht, naja. Also ich werde jetzt nicht direkt weiterlesen oder so, weil ich muss erstmal aufwachen. Und dann, heute ist Leermond. Und ich werde einen Leermondtrank brauen heute. Wieder mit denselben Elementen. Heidelbeer, Apfel etc. Heute mal mit Leermond und werde dann sehen, was passiert. Und werde vor allem dann das Destillat machen und bin gespannt drauf, wie gut das Destillat ist. Mit Leermond. Ja, das letzte war Vollmond, war absolut genial. Jetzt versuchen wir es mit Leermond. Leider scheint heute nicht die Sonne. Ja, es ist bewölkter Himmel. Also Leermond und bewölkter Himmel. Ja. Himmel, Arsch und Zwirn. Versuchen wir es.